Good evening everyone and welcome back to Matchday with Max. Tonight sees another huge crowd inside the City Ground as the Reds face Aston Villa here on Trent side. The last time the two teams met we witnessed an absolutely crazy 10-goal thriller where Villa's Tammy Abraham scored a hat-trick but yet somehow managed not to be on the winning side. A win tonight would be absolutely massive for both sides' playoff chances, but let's hope it's Forest that come out on top. Come on you Reds. I'm here with Michelle Owen from Sky. Michelle, you witnessed the 5-5 10-goal thriller at Villa Park earlier in the season. Do you think we could get any closer to that scoreline tonight?
No, Max, I don't think so. I think since Martin O'Neill came in, you're looking a lot more, less open than that game. That game was insane, and the form you guys have been on, you only lost 1 and 6, haven't you? So I can see something like a draw tonight maybe, and so obviously Villa could leapfrog Forest if they win. So I think Martin O'Neill would probably be happy with the draw, but you're making a push towards the playoffs,
yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you think we can get in the playoffs, or do you think it's too hard to call now?
I think you can with the momentum you got. I think Bristol City are going to slip up. I think Derby might do a derby, but then again they got a really good win, didn't they, at the weekend? It's really hard to call, but I think the teams are probably youth three. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday are lingering.
Yeah.
If Villa win tonight, I think you've got to win tonight.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here with Max, otherwise known as Villa on Tour from YouTube.
Yes, mate.
Max, a big game on Saturday. Villa got the bragging rights. Do you think it could be difficult though tonight? The players might be a bit tired physically and emotionally.
Emotionally, yeah, maybe. It was a very emotional game. We all saw it. Grealish, he absolutely loved it. But I just think, if anything, it's going to give them more confidence. Obviously, we saw it with 1-2 on the bounce now without conceding a goal. So it's looking decent, but I don't think they're going to be tired. We've made a few changes, made one in the midfield. McGinn coming in for Whelan. Whelan obviously is a bit old, his legs are going. So McGinn coming in, he's a very good player. He can run all night if he needs to. So I'm not really too concerned about the players being tired, but we'll see.
You just mentioned Grealish there about how he loved the game. I thought he handled the incident that happened earlier in the game quite professionally as well.
Yeah, fair play to him, because he could quite easily have got up and reacted to it, and I think the captain's armband that Dean Smith has given to him has helped. He's given him that confidence, and like you've seen when it happened, Whelan and Abraham went in, storming in to sort it out, but he did handle himself so well, and he's so professional. He's quite young as well, 23, and he's handled himself so well. So yeah, fair play to him.
How do you think you're going to get on tonight then against Forest?
It's a very, very tough game. I think you guys are the place above us, so it's a massive game in terms of the playoff push, but it's going to be so tight. I think it could be 1 goal either way, but I'm going to, before the game, I predicted 1-1, but I think either team could nick it. It's going to be so tight, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm here with John Jackson from TalkSport 2. John, Forest fan through and through.
Yep.
Recently, the stadium development plans have been announced. That sees the ground being increased to a really good capacity and fit for the Premier League as well. Do you think we can make the Premier League?
I really hope so. I just spoke to John McGovern actually for my day job, and we were talking about this, and we were saying that the chairman obviously has big hopes, and he wouldn't be spending all this money to redevelop the ground if he wasn't thinking that the manager and players they've got now and players they'll potentially bring in would get the club to the Premier League. So I think it will be amazing. I really think that I'm glad that Forest aren't planning on moving from this ground. I know that was talked about maybe 10-15 years ago. I'm glad that Forest are staying in the City Ground. If we can improve it, the Peter Taylor stand's got a lot of charm, but it is a little bit small compared to the rest of the ground. So if we can get more capacity there, we've sold loads of season tickets. I mean, it's only good, isn't it? And let's face it, if we can get better facilities for the players, better facilities for the fans, it's just going to be better for everyone all around. And you know what? It's going to be great for the city as well.
Full-timer at the City Ground, finished Forest 1, Villa 3. Really disappointing. I mean, just nothing seemed to go Forest's way tonight. Again, opportunity to win back-to-back. We've got to get something against Ipswich on Saturday. Bottom of the league, but we'll have to see. But Mike Dean, it is all about you. Remember, if you've enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on Matchday with Max. Come on, you Reds. And remember to vote for me at the Football Blogging Awards. You can do that by following all the instructions down in the description box below. Full-time, Steve, what did you make of the game then?
I just think the Villa were stronger. If you look at their midfield, John McGinn, you absolutely understand why we wanted to sign him a few years ago. As for Jack Grealish, he's a showman. I really don't like him, but he's a great little footballer. He's probably too good for the Championship, would be a personal opinion. He's really annoying, and I'd have loved somebody just to take him out, but you probably can't say that on the show. But they were stronger, they were better. And McGinn showed why we wanted him with his 2 goals. Our first goal was a complete fluke, everybody knows that, and we were never really in it. And it wasn't like Saturday where you could then come on and make some changes, take it to them, because the players that you would have brought on were already on. So just one of those days, I think.
On to Ipswich, come on you Reds.
Absolutely, come on you Reds.